Hello everyone, Matt here, and in this episode of the collection we have this TTX container car, or container wagon, and this is actually to a design that some of you should be familiar with. It's actually the same design used in the Maersk train from 2011, I believe that's the year it was released, and there is, aside from the part changes due to the colour, so everything's been recoloured either to yellow or black, or it will be when it's complete. There's actually very little in the way of changes. Obviously, this wagon isn't complete, with some what I'd consider fairly obvious issues. For example, the handrails at the ends of the car are white instead of yellow. The brake handle stack is a black instead of being a yellow, and there's a few other bits and pieces. The TTX cars, they're actually fairly yellow with black as a sort of like a finish for certain aspects. So the bulk of them are yellow. So if we look on the inside of the wheel, you'll actually see that the central ribs to support the sides are in black, but the rest of the car is mostly yellow with the exception of the bogies. And even the bogie plates, if I peel this off correctly, like that, are in yellow because they came from one of the city transits I had, which I changed them all to black on. So I have a few spare yellow ones, so I'm probably going to see if I can build another few of these cars, maybe try and alter the part numbers up. Now the stickers for this are actual genuine TTX car stickers. You may recall that I had a collection of train related parts about a month ago. I'll put a link in the description, and these are actually the stickers I've peeled off those parts and reapplied here. So they're exactly the same both sides. So we have a TTX sticker on the right hand side and then the car's number here. Now there are some details missing from this. We should also have the weight limit and a few other bits and pieces. I did actually have a weight limit sticker, but it didn't stick on properly because partly because of the stickiness and partly because there was actually debris on the sticker, so it wouldn't actually stick down properly. So that's been removed. But this does have, you could consider more labelling than a standard Lego rail car, which doesn't actually have much labelling at all. For example, if I go behind the camera and pick up this car. This car is actually from the 60052 train set, which was released in 2014, I believe. And aside from the fact it's missing the electrical warning labels on the load, this is actually as stock. So you can actually see that there is no actual labelling here for either a car number or wagon number or any weight limit or anything like that. So in actual terms, my car actually has more detail in that respect. But a car is not a car on its own if it hasn't got something to have in it. And so I also used the official Maersk instructions to build myself a red container. Now this is empty on the inside. I'll just open the doors up. So you can see, there you go, completely empty, all the way to the back. You can actually see the light coming through there. And I wanted a red one because I quite like the colour red. Some of the containers I've seen on the container trains here in the UK are red, but I really want to try and create some more container cars, both for this and the original Maersk train. And when I eventually build a sort of like container depot, I'm going to sort of standardise on this being the sort of standard container, with some other sizes for the various other bits of transportation. So I'm really happy about the way this has turned out, and if anybody does want a container car, I'd seriously suggest looking at the Maersk instructions, which are available via the lego.com/service section of the website, where you can get the instructions for these. And just do a simple recolour into yellow like this for a TTX car. The stickers, you might want to go third party because the original stickers are now quite expensive. obviously because the limited run and the fact that the set itself was released in 2003 or 4, I think it was, because the Santa Fe was 2002 and the freight set actually came slightly after that. Yes, this is a container car for the collection, and I'm Matt, and I'll see you in the next video.